name is Shivy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. So as you probably can guess, it is time for me to move more. So I'm out here loving the sun. I'm gonna hate to see summer go away. I love the sun, getting my vitamin D, and so have my sunscreen on. So if you're out walking, make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. Doesn't matter how dark your skin is. So I wanted to come on and quickly give you 3 tips on how you can get back on track. So a lot of times we get off track, right? Whether it be through exercise or whether it be through eating, or we get off track with our sleeping habits. It's the summer, you go on vacation, now you're off track with your sleeping, you're off track with your eating, you're off track with your exercising, you're just off track. So how do you get back on track? So I'm gonna give you 3 tips on how you get back on track. So tip number 1, and I have to tell you that I have gotten off track many times, right? Gotten off track even, not currently I'm not off track, but I was during the month of June and July, I think, all 2 months. So one of the things you can do is you can set a challenge for yourself. So tip number 1 is to challenge yourself. The challenge I did for myself was to eat 2 vegetarian meals a week. No, 2 vegetarian meals, take 2 days to eat vegetarian meals. So you can do something like that. Maybe you might say, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself this week to eat 2 vegetarian meals, right? Basically, I'll have no meat, but I'll eat eggs and I'll have cheese, right? I'll have dairy products, but no meat. So you can challenge yourself that way to get back on track. If you're off track with your water, like me a lot of times, then you just kind of pace yourself. You might have a bottle that says, okay, between 7 and 8, drink this much water. Between 8 and 9, drink this much water. That'll help a lot. I need to buy one of those bottles. I'm going to tell you right now to help me stay on track with my water. You can also, like I said, give yourself a challenge, and then just basically track how well you're doing. So that's tip number 1. Give yourself a challenge. Tip number 2, just go back into it slowly. Exercise or eating healthy, even with sleeping, you go back into it slowly. So I'm going to give you an example. For eating, I gave you the vegetarian, but maybe you'll say, okay, for lunch today and dinner tonight, I'm going to make sure I have vegetables, and I'm going to make sure I have a healthy carb, make sure I have my protein, if it's a meat protein or if it's a vegetarian protein or a vegan protein. So to make sure I have those things. I'm not going to eat any fried food today or tomorrow, right? So you just cut back slowly. So if you've been eating fried food, you want to slowly start to cut back so your body just does not go into this, having a headache and being mad at you. I always say the body gets mad at you, makes you have headaches so that you eat the stuff it wants. So that's tip number 2. Just start to slowly cut back from eating those unhealthy things. For exercise. Right? So you may say, I really want to exercise for 30 minutes a day. Well, if you're off track to get back on track, just do something for 10 minutes. Do something 10 minutes a day. That will help. That'll start kicking you back into the gear of moving and doing more. So maybe you might do something at work. Maybe you might just go out and walk walk 5 minutes one way, walk 5 minutes the other way. So you slowly get back into it. So if you're coming back off of vacation and you just can't seem to get back into your regular sleeping habits, right? So you may just then say, oh man, I'm staying up too late. I'm staying up to 11, 12 o'clock. I really need to be asleep by 10. So if you're staying up to 11, then you may say, okay, at 10:30, I'm gonna make sure I'm in my room in the bed at least. So maybe before at 10:30, you were like in your living room or TV room watching TV. You weren't even in your room, right? Maybe you were eating at 10:30, who knows? But so you start to slowly cut back to get back at it. So that's tip number 3. So tip number 1, give yourself a challenge. Tip number 2 is slowly cut back, right? Tip number 3, find an accountability partner. Now, there is a little side to side, there's something about accountability partner. Right? So if you find yourself an accountability partner, that means you have to be the accountability partner for that person as well. Yes, that does. So you have an accountability partner, they have an accountability partner. Now, the benefit of having an accountability partner is that you get to, and they get to hold you accountable for eating healthy or exercising or staying, going to bed earlier, right? So they can text you and say, hey, are you in bed yet? It's 10:30, or you guys text each other and say, hey, what'd you eat today? You may do a challenge together, right? As an accountability partner, you may do a challenge together with your accountability partner. So that way you guys are holding each other accountable. May it be for exercise, maybe it's for eating healthy, maybe it's for getting in bed earlier, maybe it's for reading, something to keep you motivated. You guys may also send each other motivating and encouraging words just throughout the day. Hey, I'm struggling in this area. I'm struggling drinking this water. Then as an accountability partner, or as that person is your accountability partner, they can just give you some advice, right? It may just be, oh, okay, well, in the next hour, then try to drink so many ounces of water, right? So, accountability partner can help, but you have to remember it when you get one that you are also that person's accountability partner. This is not a one-way street on this journey, right? Because if one person falls off, the other person has to be that person that pulls them back on, right? So you say, okay, I'm gonna have an accountability partner. This is great. And somebody says, yeah, I'll be your accountability partner. But what happens when they do not hold their end of the bargain up? That means you have to step in as their accountability partner and say, hey, what's up? What's going on? I haven't heard from you in a couple of days. Girl, I'm struggling in this area. What's up? Are you struggling? Let me know what's going on with you, right? So that you guys hold each other accountable. So that is also a really good way to actually get back on track, right? So I have to finish walking. I don't even know what time it is. I forgot to stop my watch when I stopped walking. So I just want to quickly give you guys those tips to stay on track, right? So tip number 1, challenge yourself. Give your own self a challenge. Tip number 2, slowly cut back from the unhealthy things that have gotten you off track. Not telling you that you cannot eat it ever again in life. Just start slowly cutting back. Tip number 3, find yourself an accountability partner. But with that, remember, you are also that person's accountability partner as well. All right, you guys, I'm going to finish my walk up for the day. And if you need an accountability partner, make sure you visit my website, www.leadingbyexample.us, and you can sign up for an accountability coaching session. Right now, I am giving away a 2-week. Anybody can sign up for their 2-week free accountability coaching session with me. So if you're struggling to stay on track and you just really need someone to hold you accountable, go to my website, sign up for your 2-week free accountability coaching session. Again, go to www.leadingbyexample and leadingbyexample.us, and you'll be able to sign up then. All right, you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow morning if you are doing the challenge with me. Bye, everyone.
Keep pushing on, things are gonna get better.